I'm Mike.
I'm Bob.
You're Inside Tennis with the Cause.
Monte CrossWHIte, you started football. That was your big thing. SEC football, Mississippi State. What was it like playing football back then in the SEC?
It was awesome. It was awesome.
What did you take from those football memories that you carried into tennis and into life and into ministry?
Well, the competition level, like I tell my kids, that pressure makes you better. And when you come in, you got to start mentally preparing yourself days before you ever hit that football field. And that's the way you should be doing the tennis before you play your tennis matches.
I thought he was going to say it taught him how to take some hard hits and knocks, baby. You had to endure some of those and maybe throw a few of those along the way.
That's right. Yeah, I like to throw them. I didn't like to get them. So I played cornerback. So
from football, you made a real splash into our game, the game of tennis. Your game now, of course. How did you get into it? Who got you started? When's the first time you picked up that racket?
Well, I was always just really athletic. And, I played college football, but, tennis, when I first picked that racket up, I was just in love with it. And I literally started out at 4.0 level, and I just loved it. And within 2 years, I was a 5.0 level. Just I ran the balls down and got them back.
The scale keeps going up. We're going to talk about your singles and doubles in a few minutes, but let's talk about the community impact. You impact the community with spiritual guidance. You impact the community with coaching and sporting awareness and counseling these kids. How about that mix between ministry and tennis?
Well, it's like we have many different religions out here, and we have many different cultures, and I just love my kids, and I just treat them all like they're special, and they are somebody, and and I think that just goes a long way. And to me, it's more than tennis. These are my kids, and when it's more than that, like that street saying, you feel me, people feel you. So it's the same way when I first started teaching tennis for your son, Davison. I made $150 a week, and I feel the same way now.
You're worth every dollar of it, I know it. Whenever he paid you on time.
Yeah. Well, you're right. But, I feel the same now, which I make a good living now, and it was the same when I walked on the court at $150 a week as it is now. I just love the game and love being around the scenario.
Birch Street, just down the road, Birch Street Tennis. That's where the prior establishment was, and you got that going into high gear. Then this guy believes in miracles. I know you pray for miracles, but you're out here really, if I may say so, performing a miracle on the transformation of the grounds and the courts, the attitude, the atmosphere of the venue. What's it been like? And then you launch a church out here at the same time.
Yes.
Triumphant.
Yeah, it's been good, and I just been feeling for the last few years. I just have this place on my spirit, and I believe some things are providential and and already in place, and you just kind of walk into it. So I just believe we believe that we're where we're supposed to be.
You've got these kids believing in something more than tennis. First of all, they are believing in you, and you're a humble man, so you'll kind of humbly shake your head, but you really have them walking the walk, talking the talk, living the life. How proud does that make you, Monte?
It makes me very proud just to see that these kids are not only successful on the tennis court, but these kids are successful in their everyday life. Teaching them, principles and biblical principles about how to live, on and off the court.
Time to talk a little tennis talk on your rankings. There was a time where you were one in the state in singles and doubles.
Yes.
What do you like to pass on? Congratulations. No easy feat doing it as a part-time player, full-time teacher, but you made your notch. What are you most proud to pass on to these kids that you picked up from your competitive experiences?
I just believe, your mind is the key, to anything. And if you believe, you can go, you can go as high as you believe you can go. And I actually achieved those number one in the state in Mississippi. Actually, after the doctor told me I would never play tennis again when I ruptured a disc in my back. And I just took that as a challenge, and I didn't accept that. And went on to that level.
The numbers tell the success of this program. You have a very comprehensive program out here. What are you most proud to offer the community?
I'm just glad to be able to provide an atmosphere where I can pour into these kids, and because we live in a very negative society, and I just try to create an environment for them that is positive and conducive to their faith, and to take them, help them in not only here but in life.
Good to see you, brother.
Good to see
Thanks
you
for
too.
having me.
Good to see you too, Cos.
You bet.